There we go. Set. Wow, we already 18 seconds into it. Yo, that was quick. We was just sitting around here talking and shooting the breeze or whatever.
Right?
Shooting the breeze. We was talking. Some heavy women was giving us some secrets about they know how to fake it.
They know how to fake it, right? But
Yeah.
do we really want to continue that conversation on air? Because somebody might get in trouble.
Mm.
Ooh,
I ain't talking about myself because I'm not spoken for.
I'm not spoken for neither.
Me neither.
Okay.
Nice.
So that would be Destiny.
We ain't talking about.
That's
We
the only
talking
one
about
with the
that.
chain in the ball.
Uh,
Got the chain in the ball wrapped around that leg.
She got the chain and the ball. Oh man.
It ain't no chain and ball.
Yes, it is.
Nah.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all, girl.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm still free. What you mean?
Oh.
Well, you know what? Bye.
Well, welcome to Tangy Tea of Life, everyone. I am your host, Veronica, back with you on this Tuesday night. I have my brother Victor Dammit White right by my side. Hey,
Oh my God.
wait, hold up.
You got one ding.
Right? One ding, and he getting all of them. Brother Fatine back with us all the way from W. You know what? I'm taking it. I am so taking that from
The
you.
male fraternity.
What? Yeah, Victor, Brother Fatine, WBLS radio station, New York, is back with us.
What's going on, family?
Oh, and we have Destiny back with us
Hello,
tonight.
hello,
Hello,
hello.
Destiny.
Destiny says she's free. She's gonna have to explain that.
No.
You know what? I
Brother
am so
Fatine,
used
come on
to-
here.
Exit stage left because you're not about to start no drama.
I'm here now.
I mean, since you did say that.
Oh, God.
I just
Okay.
want you to
Okay.
I mean,
Sis throwing me under the bus
No,
today.
I'm not, but you
There's
know,
a
a
Greyhound
a
coming
lot of
too.
people have different meanings when it comes, like I'm free.
Mhm.
Like,
I'm free to express who I am. Free to be myself is
See?
what I meant.
right.
But it got taken out of context.
Oh, so you do have a ball and chain. Your handsome ball and chain. But you got a ball
To
and
an
chain.
extent. To an
Okay,
extent.
then you better give
I
him
got
that
some
respect.
leeway. I got leeway.
You better give him
But,
that
yeah.
respect. Got a happy holidays, bro.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong
But
with
but if she turn left, she will go down the wrong street.
it. It's not gonna happen.
She's on
Oh
her.
no, he ain't got that to worry about. That man too good to me.
Okay.
Ain't nothing
there
wrong
you
with
go,
that. We
sis.
support that.
When you get someone good, hold on to him.
There you go. Take that bell from Victor.
Oh, he's pouting.
He in his feelings.
Well, I'm not pouting. I'm just listening to this conversation. It should have ended maybe a couple sentences ago, but
Mhm.
I digress.
Welcome, y'all, to Tangy Tea of Life. All of you out there watching, what's going on? Thomas, hey, Letitia, Marlene, I see y'all. Hey, Chrissy, my sissy. Hey, Sammy, Mr. Sammy. What's going on with me tonight? Hey, Mr. Sammy. Hey, Freda. Hey, Tyrone, Stacy. All of you out there who's watching, we appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight. We got a good show lined up for you. But first, I want to talk to my panel. How y'all doing? How was your weekend and all that?
Victor goes first.
Oh shit. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing really exciting happen. I'm just here.
Mm.
I'm here.
Okay.
My weekend.
Fatine, your weekend? It's the holidays.
Yeah, the weekend. Honestly, why are you looking at me like you got binoculars on, Destiny? You all right?
So you know what?
Yeah, okay. Give me some space.
He is the one. Destiny.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Go ahead.
mm,
I mean, we had bad weather.
I
So
might need that shot.
yeah, you might sit next to me. But nah, nothing major. It's the holiday, but prepping for hopefully a decent holiday here. But I mean, we prepared for this daggone storm. So
What storm?
Sunday, it rained all day. It's
Oh, yeah,
windy
it
and all that kind of stuff. Lights blinked.
That's a storm.
Well, I ain't say hurricane, you know,
I
but
hear it was bad at the beach though.
that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, a tornado came down a little
Oh,
bit.
really?
Yeah, I saw it on the news. So,
Hmm.
but nah, nothing special this weekend. Nah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I was in Darlington Friday night, a party
Okay.
at the Elks Club. My cousin's an Elks member. My cousin Pat, what's up? Pat, what's up, guys? And we
Thanks,
went
Pat.
out there and we partied and did our little thing out there. Took a picture. Somebody told me don't post it, so I found out what I had a question for, see if that person was in a little situation. They said don't post the picture. I guess
Oh.
they're in the situation.
Right. Thank you, Sly, for the stars. Thank you so much. Situations.
Situationship.
What
Mm-hmm.
about you, Destiny? What did you do besides work this weekend? As we
That's
popped up at your
pretty
job.
much it. I worked and I got off Saturday, went to a bonfire, got a little toasted, and went home and got up and went right back to work and worked all day Sunday. So,
Okay, make that money.
oh yes,
Nothing wrong with that.
Christmas is Monday.
Right. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Christmas is around the corner.
It is.
Your weekend, because I saw you post some stuff. So
Listen,
Mhm.
and I don't need for you.
I'm not saying a word. That's between us. That's between us.
I had a great
Great
weekend.
yeah, I know you
Yes,
did. You
I-
exhale?
What?
I just asked you, did you exhale? Did you woosah? You said you had a great weekend.
Yeah, I woosah.
Okay, good.
Like woosah in my
Did that
class.
now?
Like
Oh,
woosah.
oh, okay.
Deep breath in, deep breath out.
Mm.
Yeah. But I had a great
Yeah.
Deep breath in.
Okay.
Okay, we going to after dark already.
No
No,
shit.
we're
No.
not. No, we're
No.
not. No, we're not. But I had a great weekend. You know, it's always a great time when I spend with friends. Victor and I, we hung out this weekend. We went to Destiny's Job 135
Mhm.
Seafood Bar and Grill. You know, we had a great time there as always.
Get an invite, but that's okay.
Fatima, you
was-
are welcome to
Bro,
come
you was at the Elks
whenever.
Club.
Right.
Friday night. Okay.
Yeah, it was Friday night.
Oh.
Come whenever though, please.
Oh, I went to shoot pool before that. So I was at Creekside first, and then went to the Elks.
Creekside.
Yeah,
That's the
Fun.
young people. That's the young people club.
Yeah, I'll shoot pool.
Mhm, the young
That's where all them scat packs be at.
Oh God, here we go with the scat,
Scat
packs.
You be there. You go there with them scat packs and shit.
Oh, well, glad to know that everyone had a great weekend.
You got something to do. You got to shout out somebody because I don't want to steal your thunder.
Who, the Buffalo Bills?
No,
Oh,
I can't stand
that's what I thought you was talking about.
you better shout out your sister before I do.
Oh, happy birthday, Renee. Of course. Today is my big sister birthday, Cynthia.
Birthday,
Happy birthday
Cynthia.
to you, Renee, if you're watching. Happy birthday, 55.
Damn.
Big 5.
Woo! Hell, did you put the double nickel age up?
I did.
She has it on the
She has it
book.
on the
She has it on
book, right.
But
Facebook.
everybody don't know. You just know. So how old is
That's a
everybody?
blessing.
So how old you is?
I'm 47.
Oh, okay, you put that out there. Okay.
I'm
Mhm.
47.
Good looking for
Does
this.
I did not know that Renee was your sister. I used to work with her.
Really?
Mhm.
Yep, that's my sis.
That's
My
awesome.
sister. What's going on, Noah?
My main
Hey,
man.
Denise, and all of you out there watching. Appreciate you. Hey, Sherelle. All right. So I think we actually spoke about this maybe a week or two ago, I think. But this guy approached me and he wanted me to ask this question. So I'm going to ask because he had a little situation at home. So he told me to ask everyone because he is feeling some type of way. And then we're going to get into the email letter. Once again, hello to everyone out there who's watching Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. So he wanted me to ask the question, how do everyone feel about compliments? Didn't we talk about this?
We some kind of touched on it a few times.
Okay. Because he's saying that he would give his girlfriend compliments all the time, even when he don't think that she look her best. He said he still compliment her on things that she have on, and how she smells nice, but she never gives him a compliment. So he said now that he's dishing out what she's dishing out by not giving him any compliments. She's feeling some type of way because he stopped. So he wants to know, is compliments important? And he really threw that at the women, but I want you men to answer that as well, because we know that you all have feelings. Do y'all compliment your significant other? How important is that?
You want me to go first, Vic? All right. So first of all, there's a difference between compliments and liaments. So I'm not going to compliment anyone if something ain't there. You understand? Oh, you look good, and that damn raggedy ass what you got on ain't good. So I'm not going to lie about anything.
Or that rice aren't cooked, right?
Exactly. we ain't doing that. We're not doing that. But I think compliments to me is important. I think it's a way of encouraging self-esteem to a person. I think there's nothing wrong with that, especially if it's deserved. I think it goes both ways. And you don't have to be in a relationship, because I'm gonna put you on the spot, Veronica. I know you are busy. I'm gonna come back to this, but I know that you are busy. But do you like a lot of stuff on Facebook?
Do I like
a lot of people's stuff that may like what you put out?
Do you heart, like, thumbs up?
Oh, other people's posts?
Yeah,
I do. But here's the thing. I don't see a lot of posts. Okay. Because like I said once before, I'll get on there, I'll post. Like if I have something to post, I'll post it. And I may scroll up 1, 2, 3. If your post isn't like the first post, second or third post that I see, then I miss a lot of things that come on Facebook for my friends. Because like I have someone say, did you see my post the other day? No. If it's not like at the top, and I don't mean no harm, but I'm just not the one to sit there and just keep scrolling. But yeah, I give hearts.
So and it's good that you explain that, because what happens is a lot of people don't see the post because of their how their rhythm is, whatever, on Facebook, or they don't have the time or whatever, and people look and say, well, I thumbs up this, I thumb up that. So it's a way of complimenting, it's a way of liking what you do, and just, and I'm not putting you on the spot, I'm just saying how people perception is. So yeah, I think I take notice of what people do, and I don't force it, but I make sure it's reciprocated. Because I think if a person could take the time to give you a compliment, I think that you should do it back. Now, again, some people don't do it. Again, it shouldn't be done, so it is reciprocated. I just think it's compassionate. It's kind of sympathetic on the other person's end, that hey, this person is looking out for me. I think you should look out for that. It's just a little bit of, I kind of say, a balance at doing it that way. So
yeah, and maybe I need to start that for teen. Thank you. Maybe I'll scroll a little longer, because that's just like Destiny example. When I came in, what we was talking, and she asked me, did I see Victor's post with his kids? And I was like, no, I didn't see a post. So when I got on here to start the show, Victor's family photo was the first thing that was up there, and I hearted it because that was the first post I saw. And I love kitties, my nieces and nephews. So I hearted it, but I'm just saying, like, if I miss a lot, so maybe I will start taking the time and just scroll, because I don't want anyone thinking that I don't appreciate them showing me love when I be posting like my fitness, like Destiny stuff comes up now that we started, like, because if you notice, like when people comment on your post, or they hearten your post and stuff, like their stuff is gonna be like the first one that you see, and Victor's stuff will pop up because I'm always tagging him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's easy for his stuff to pop up on my feed. So yeah.
Yes, the
but-
logarithm. I couldn't get that word out before. Logarithm in
Yeah, and
Facebook.
I-
Algorithm.
Algorithm.
Logarithm is a
Algorithm,
form
there
of
you go. I
mathematics.
messed up. A logarithm. Algorithm.
But to her
Oh, whatever.
defense, it's been plenty of times where
All right, now we back.
we're back.
Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all staying with us. So we gonna bust right up in here because we was kind of talking about Mr. Sammy's compliment. Say some people think compliments are flirting. So I can't read that far.
So you can't take compliments. So you can't compliment some people.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Some people can, take compliments the wrong way. That's why, and I think men
Mhm.
have to be real careful when it comes to that because some women will definitely think that you're flirting with them.
So let me take that one now.
Uh-oh, God, Mr.
Yeah,
Flirter.
yeah, because I was adamant about that last time,
Yeah.
that I give compliments, even though I know I can be flirtatious.
Can be?
Yeah, I am flirtatious at times. But when I give a compliment, if if I give a compliment, it's usually a sincere compliment. It's usually a sincere compliment. I don't use a compliment and say, "Oh, those are that's a beautiful outfit you got on today," or "I love your hair with the braids." Because that's something I'm very consistent with, even though somebody doesn't know that about me. But I don't need that to open up the door if I want to try to get to know someone. It's a little different approach.
Mm-hmm.
I think a woman will know if I'm trying to get to know them versus giving a sister a compliment. Usually, when I give a compliment, I give the compliment and I keep it moving. That's the difference. If I want to approach you, I'm gonna give the compliment and hopefully I'm gonna feed off your energy. If your energy is not good, then I'll just keep it moving, say what I gotta say, and I did that the other day in the laundromat. Woman was straight up, thank you, and that was it. I walked back to where I was at. You understand what I'm saying? So it depends on how you present yourself. So I agree with Mr. Sammy. Some women do take it wrong. Unfortunately, that's not my fault. Long as I'm very respectful with it. At the end of the day, that's take it how you take it.
So all compliments aren't welcome. I mean, you do what you want to.
That's
but,
true.
But the thing when it comes to a compliment, everybody, I'm not gonna compliment everybody because everybody's not deserving of it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you look nice don't necessarily mean I need to tell you you look nice. So, one thing I will say about compliments, I'll give them until you take this. I shouldn't say take the sting out of it because I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And if the person who I'm with or the person I like, if I say you look nice today, and she like, no, I don't, I'm done. I'm done. You probably won't get another one out of me. Like, because just because you take a glamour shot, okay, we all know you're trying to look beautiful. You're trying to look good. But it's those off days, it's them off things that I see you and I'm like, damn, you really glowing. Ah, but what about this? You messed it up. Hey, guess what? No, you know what? You ugly. And then when I say something like that, then it's almost like, oh, I'm being an asshole, but I'm agreeing to the same thing you just said about yourself. So when I'm trying to give a woman a compliment when she thinks she ain't looking good, then it's not always, but sometimes it's taken as if, oh, you don't really mean that. But I'm a man that stand on principle. When I say it, that's exactly what I mean.
Exactly.
So
And sometimes we do sometimes we do that. Like be like, oh, well, I like your hair. Really? Like I did that the other
You do it a lot.
I,
Oh my God.
like really? Like
But see, women aren't the only ones that take compliments out of context either. I can tell, like, even young kids, I'll tell a young man he looks handsome. It could get taken out of context and be like, I'm trying to hit on the kid. No, it's okay to compliment people because we have to build each other up, build each other's self-esteem. So,
but why? All right, so let's back up for a second. There's sometimes your compliment has to have a reason behind it. Like I would never tell a young girl she pretty. I'll never do that. Even because to start with, I ain't looking. And I get what you're saying. Some people need a confidence booster, but that ain't my job. Because I ain't shooting at your draws. So if I ain't, then I don't care. That's just me, though. That's just me.
but see, I compliment everyone. If I see a woman walking down the street and she looks pretty, hey sis, you're beautiful.
But see,
that's the type of
different
person
for
I
us.
am.
We
So I
women
do
can
it for
that.
I do it for
I love it.
everybody though. It shouldn't be I can only do it for another woman.
But there's another side to this story, and first of all, a lot of men don't know how to take a compliment from
Facts.
a woman.
Facts.
Number one.
Facts.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that from an older woman. She taught me, you got to learn
Facts.
how to take a compliment. So I learned that when I was younger. But on the other end, I don't. Again, women give compliments to men, but I don't see it very often. So my question to you, women, in a sense, if you're giving a compliment to a man, is that, or when I say try to take yourself out of this and look at it as a broad kind of situation. Is a woman usually that gives a man a compliment really trying to say something more?
Well, see, and that's the part that kind of hold me back from giving compliments to men,
Mhm.
because I don't want him to take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you can't be nice. Sometimes you can't really say what you really feel to a man. I can to a woman all day long. I can tell a woman that she look good.
Yeah.
You smell good. I love your hair, you know.
Mhm.
But for me to say that to a man, I have to be real careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want him to think that I'm trying to flirt with him or anything like that. So that's why I say when it comes to women, it's kind of easy. It's easier for us to tell another woman how we really feel, but we have to be careful when it comes to a man.
Mm.
Now, if it's my man, I'm definitely going to be telling
Oh,
him, you
yes.
know, how good he look, or you smell nice, or, you know, I like what you did to, you know, whatever.
Mm.
It's easier for, you know, for me to give a compliment to someone that I'm with
Yeah.
than just a man off the street.
I like grown for. I love the word. I love the saying grown and sexy.
Yeah.
And with the
Mhm.
word grown and sexy is, I don't like a conversation that is kind of prepared. Meaning that if you give me a compliment, I don't know where you're going with it. But
Mhm.
for me as a grown man, and I should be able to articulate, you know, a quick conversation. And through that conversation, I can kind of feel where you may be going. See, that's the beauty of conversation, because you can get into a conversation and and I can honestly find out within a minute, let's say a couple of minutes, that it just was a compliment and you don't want to take it no further.
Mhm.
But a lot of people miss the mark because they don't know how to converse with another person. They just don't know how to have that kind of conversation. And I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you straight up. If a man is not sure of himself and a woman gives him a compliment, and she wants to go a little further, when I say this, just a little with the conversation, a
Mhm.
lot of men get intimidated. And I'm gonna tell you that they talk a good game. I'm a man. We talk a good game, but a lot of us is just not ready for that grown up conversation. And honestly, trust me, try that and see what happens. Every man
You
not going to
asking
be
her
able
to
to.
try to intimidate somebody?
And I say try to intimidate somebody. Watch how they hamina.
But all right, so let's all right. So what you're saying is it's almost like what Tyrone is saying. Nah, motive is everything. Like, what is your motive? Like, why would if a woman is giving me a compliment, there's a motive behind it.
Could be.
It well, and you saying could be, and
Right.
I'm gonna, and you're right. We can throw curveballs all day,
Right.
but 9 times out of 10, there's a reason why she's giving me a compliment.
Correct.
Not necessarily, because if I see someone
You about to say your reason? Go ahead.
and I see that you are dressed nicely and you took time to make yourself look presentable, why not say, "Hey, Victor, you look nice in your salmon jacket today." Why not say that?
So that's your reason. I just said there's a reason behind it. I didn't say there was.
I got you.
I just said it was a reason. Like there's a reason why. And if your reason is putting a smile on somebody's face, I never said. All I said was you had a reason.
Right.
Y'all, like I said, y'all love to do that.
No, it's not. We love to do that. Just like when I said something about when I compliment someone and you were like, it's a motive behind it. It's not necessarily a motive. It's just, you can tell when someone took time out of their day to make themselves look good.
Mhm.
So why not say, "Hey, you did a good job"?
Well,
So
Yeah.
Go ahead,
I just want to
Yeah.
say this real quick, that within the last month, I received compliments. I wear different cologne. We were just talking about this cologne, and I put on cologne pretty much every day, and I put on different cologne. And I was in the laundromat or the grocery store, and a young lady, it wasn't a conversation of hitting on each other. She was like, "Oh, you smell real good.
Mhm.
Thank you." And left it like that. Left it like that. I felt it was just a compliment on that. And you know why? Because Victor, you know, when we are out, we're not smelling other men, but you go by people and you can tell when a man or a woman's got perfume, a man got a cologne, you can tell the difference. And I'm around a lot of brothers that some just don't take the time to groom themselves if on a daily basis, unless they're going out.
Them the ones I need to be around, because you make the playing field that much swayed to my side. Like, I don't want to be around a bunch of dudes I really want to compete. I'm just not. That's just not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's some people like, man, I want all my homeboys to be well dressed. Nah, fuck that.
I got you.
You
wanna
want to
be the best
one.
dressed.
I want to stand out.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's why when guys, like when I hang out with my homeboys from the other side, you know what I'm saying? They used to pick winners. You know what I'm saying? They be like, all right, bro, you won tonight because you got it on. You know what I'm saying? And we would build each other up. So once you tell that person you got it on, bro, you hitting for the night. You know what I'm saying? But he might not get no compliments from no females, you know what I'm saying, that night. But his homeboys, like, we all had an agreement, bro. You won. I want to kind of get to something.
Can I
That
I definitely want to get to John's
Go
comment.
ahead.
I don't know if this is the same when you're talking about Victor, but he says women lie to each other most times with compliments. With all that beautiful sis, gorgeous, knowing damn well she looking like who done it.
Exactly.
Now,
I don't lie.
Ah,
I don't do that.
I can say something that irritates me, and they may come for me in the comments, but all that you're a beautiful queen, or sis, just like John says, you gorgeous. It's just certain words. Like I feel like sometimes we stuck again.
no, Lord. Yep. Nope. Go
Nope,
ahead.
we're back.
We do feel like we're in slow motion, but I do feel like like when words when words are hot, that's not what I'm looking for, but when something
Trending.
was trending, thank you, that's the
Mhm.
word. I feel like people just use it too much.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. All this queen, yeah, you a queen, sis, like,
It proves, like I said, they don't know.
our kings.
They don't
I
know.
mean, sticking to the sisters. So,
It's the same conversation because they don't know how to. Like I said, when I give a woman a compliment, I mean, I'm sincere, but sometimes I try to pick out something a little different and a little unique.
yes,
Yes.
something
like,
different,
feel original. Don't
Exactly.
everybody be the same. Like, that drives me crazy. But
Hey, so Tyrone said, motive isn't bad. It's just the reason you're making the compliment. And, just like kind of was going along with what Destiny said, if you got it on and you looking nice and she see that, then she's basically saying she's going to give you, the acknowledgement. So, like I said, with me, you can't just compliment me any kind of way.
mm,
That's just me. Like, I honestly don't take compliments well, depending on where it's coming from, because I don't want compliments from everybody. You know what I'm saying? If a chick come up to me and we got the same facial hair, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you talking to me. If and I ain't being funny, but I'm being dead ass serious. If you play for the other team, don't come telling me shit, because
What?
I don't want it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. I don't care what. Hey, I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Keep it pushing. But that's me. That's my truth. It is what it is. And if, you know what I'm saying, some women, if, you got a bonnet on, you know what I'm saying, and you got
Mhm.
crust in your mouth, you can keep that damn compliment too, because I'm going to keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? But they'll say, oh, Vic being rude. I don't want your compliment. I don't have to accept your energy if I don't want it.
Right. Well, this is
so
what.
and then we're gonna get to this letter,
Yeah.
because the letter is kind of lengthy. I mean, well, not really,
I
but
didn't write it then.
So one of the things I'll admit, maybe this is with me, this is maybe my little hang up, but what irks me is that when I hear you sisters, women, say men don't know how to talk to us, men don't know how to give a compliment, and we see this on social media or in other presentations. Oh, sister, you got a big ass. And women look, man, that's how you approach us, and this, that, and the other. Now, it's amazing. A lot of women say a lot of men don't know how to compliment, but a lot of women gravitate to some of that. Some women, not all, some. So for me, and this is, I guess, is my hang up, is at the end of the day, if I'm just complimenting, it's just no motive. It's not a motive just to give you a compliment because I feel that you deserve it. I'm just saying, as a black man to another black woman, I can give you a compliment and be respectful with it and keep it pushing. And to me, I'm just saying, don't paint all us men as dogs or this, that, and other, because we are not all like that, and we do know how to compliment ourselves.
That's true.
You'll compliment
But-
a white woman?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
But it's like,
Use a question.
I didn't say anything. But going back to what you say, it's how you do it.
Mm.
We was out Friday night, me and my friends at the table. Guy come up, yo, like
Yeah.
it kind of scared me. You was gone. You was, and I was
Mm.
like, wait a minute, because he was all loud, and I was like, that's not how you approach females. Like, what? Yo, I mean,
Maybe
this
a
is
young
all-
female, but y'all were
Yeah,
all
like-
mature women. That's definitely not how you go about approaching that group.
So let's back up for a second. All right. Because we was over there getting kind of loud.
Mm.
You and your boys. Are you talking about all of us?
Well, when I was sitting over there having a conversation,
Oh yeah,
with your
y'all was
dude,
laughing.
we was loud. We was loud.
No, but
Yeah, but
his
you wouldn't
energy was
approach it.
different.
Yeah.
I feel what you're
Way
saying. I
different.
feel like some guys, you got to understand, all females, no matter what age range they in, don't necessarily have the same maturity as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? You said your age, I ain't gonna repeat it, but everybody your age don't act like you act. There are some that respond to, oh, he talking to
Hey.
see, you got a little bit of
Yeah.
that shit.
And that bell. Oh, you got the bell.
It's balance.
It is. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being classy in the streets and the hood in the sheets. There's
Mhm.
nothing wrong with that. But you still need to be kind of classy in them sheets too, because I'm old. You know what I'm saying? I see you still in your 30s or 20s or some shit. I'm old. If you come to bed in anything other than a slip, that's too much for me.
A slip.
I need a slip with the big
Mercy.
drawers.
Wait, are you saying you need? Are you need?
He want his 50+ woman, is what he's saying.
But you want someone to have on something, not just come to bed naked.
Oh, you come to bed naked, it's over.
So Victor says something that's very interesting, and y'all gonna get a little upset about this, but I just want to read Voodoo Child's comment. But I'm gonna comment on what about this today. Voodoo Child writes, today's women are so unused to hearing real compliments that they don't know how to respond when they hear one. And I
Mm.
piggyback off that because I feel that women like straightforwardness than guys beating around the bush. A lot of older women play games. A lot of younger women know what they want. And if we come straight forward, we'll get, see, a lot of older women, we playing games like this, going around the block and then coming up. A lot of younger women, we can shoot straight, be a little bit blunt, and get what we want quicker than fooling around with some older women. And I noticed that energy, and I've noticed that not all older women, and I'm not, again, I'll just tell you like it is. I see the games they play. You understand? And I see the games. Are you doing this? It's like you trying to, nah, we ain't got time for that. And that's why I say sometimes younger people get straight to the point. It may be a little crass at the time, but the bottom line is we both want the same thing, and we get to the mark X quicker than playing games with some older women. And I hate to say it like that.
And I mean, to your point, you're speaking facts, because this is kind of off topic, but still on. Me and my sweetie had a conversation a couple of weeks ago about how back when he was younger, if you try to touch a woman on their leg or something, oh, that's nasty, don't do that. But a woman these days,
Shit,
my age, if that's what we want,
that's
we're gonna let you do it. But we don't
A
let just
stranger?
no, that's what I was about to say. We don't let just anybody do it.
Shit.
But if we are in the moment and we vibing,
right. There you go.
I know some chicks, I tell you right now, on the first day or whatever, they want you to grab them in the crack of their tail.
oh god,
I mean, just hand all, and it's like, ma'am, I ain't like that. You like, but why you ain't snatch me up? It's like, first of all, I ain't catching no charge. Second of all, I don't know you like that. You can have bed bugs on you or some shit.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, you can't just touch everybody the first time I see you. You want me to rub? No, I ain't doing that.
No.
I mean, you just can't got me going with my drawers.
Yeah,
all
I don't
sticky and shit.
believe in that. I don't believe in that touching because
Ugh.
I was walking with my neighbor and we were going on the train. This is in New York, and this dude reached out and touched her. And when I jumped in his face, I was like, dude, don't you want to say something to her? You can say something, but don't touch her. I have 2 daughters. They're grown,
Mhm.
but don't touch. So you're right. I mean, it comes a time when you feel comfortable of dealing with that. But I'm just telling you, and I want to hear from the older women. From my opinion, a lot of them play games. I watch my older aunts and stuff back in the day, and I was like, y'all are just BSing here.
Mhm.
Y'all
Yeah.
are BSing.
Mm.
Y'all playing games, or you playing games with these men that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You just want the man to be around you and curry for you. A lot of men nowadays, we ain't got time to be currying for you if you ain't my main woman. No, we ain't got time for that.
Older women, what age range are you talking about?
I give any woman, I say over 45,
Mm.
or any woman over
Shots.
45, a lot of y'all play games.
I don't play
But
games.
you know why I feel that y'all play games? Because a lot of y'all have been hurt. So you're protecting yourself. So I have to respect that because y'all have been hurt. And some of the reason is because of us men that we've hurt y'all. So you're going to be apprehensive at the end of the day. I understand that, but the key to keep somebody looping around, and what this is about, just be honest and be straightforward and let that person
I
know.
feel like I'm always honest and straightforward.
Mhm.
I definitely don't have time for no games. I feel like at my age, and that's why when you say older women, I'm kind of surprised because it seemed like they should be on another level. It should be like Destiny age and younger that's playing games.
Shit.
Destiny
I
don't
said
play no games.
should.
Yeah, it should be.
Shit, them damn 50-year-old women that have you running around.
I've
These
seen-
50-year-old women that have, hold up, bro. These 50-year-old women will have your ass. They'll have 2 or 3 little, they call them cubs, running around after their little old little butt, man. I'm telling you.
I can't stand voodoo.
What he said now. The boy, talking about this. Today's older women is going straight for the dick. They is.
Not the D word.
Oh, excuse me. We don't
Yeah,
wanna
but
get-
and that's interesting. That's
And then
very
we're getting into this
yeah,
letter.
okay. That's very interesting that I noticed that an older woman dealing with an older man. When I say around their age, they may play games, but I do notice some older women when they are dealing with that younger brother with that younger energy, they tend to give in quicker because they like that energy, and especially if that younger person is aggressive. A lot of older men want to be sexy and debonair. Well, I take the word sexy out of it, but he wants to be debonair and all this cool and swag. Where the young guys like, yo, baby, come, yo, you know what it is. Come here, let me. What do you? And you know what I'm saying? And he gets right to the point.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And the old guys, let's go out, let's have a drink, let's have something to eat. That younger brother, yo, let's Netflix and chill, baby. You just sit in my lay in my
Yeah,
arm.
and those be the
That's-
ones that most likely play you too.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, but depend on what you want. If you're
sometimes
looking for a relationship, then that's not the one for you.
exactly.
But if you ain't looking for no relationship, and it's
I'm
about the,
John.
And
come on.
sometimes it is, I mean, and you're right. It depends on what you want. And at the age you in at your life, like it depends on what you want because maybe you do want that older man that's gonna be like, hey, would you like to go out to eat?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Depend on what it is.
And then the younger dude that's talking game, maybe you're into that at that moment, but to each his own.
But I know you're getting the letter. It's my last comment for you said.
Yeah.
Do not think that me, Maul, don't want to get folded up in the back of that car. Y'all think these doggone 55 plus women don't want to get folded up?
Listen,
Oh, they
I
freaks.
feel like the older you get,
The more you want to
the
get
more
folded
you
up?
Yeah.
yes.
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 I
Put
hear it
the
a
camera
lot.
on me. Yes. The older we get, we do want to get folded up.
The freakier you get. I told you we going after dark. Boy, she been getting freaky the past couple of weeks. That's it.
I'm just saying.
That's
Like
it.
I feel like I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not trying to get personal, but you hear a lot of older women say that. Like when they turned 40, like it was, come on, what we gonna do?
Exactly.
Oh, heard the bass in that one.
Oh,
Heard the,
I'm just saying, like
That's it. That's
some of
it.
us,
That's
like
it.
we be
Mhm.
ready
Ready. That's
Huh?
it.
on go
So-
all the time, on go.
All the
Yes,
time. That's right.
I'm
That's
just
it.
saying.
That's it.
uh,
I'm glad a woman said
Mr.
that.
Sammy said too much to be going on.
Too much what?
To be.
Give Mr. Sammy a bell, please.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. I know you good. We got to get this letter. I tell you, I could talk about older women all night.
Right,
long.
Lois.
But listen,
So Lisa said.
y'all can see what Lisa say. Oh, the sex drive.
Yeah, for some of us, that's right.
Now some of y'all might need a little help to get jump started. But once that car get to going down the road, shit.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna just be straight up with it. I noticed some women 50 plus, and they've gotten stronger. While men, at the end of the day, we tend to lose mileage as we get older.
I see
And
that.
I see these women and some of the things that I've seen that they are capable of doing compared to when they were younger. They are just more skilled and finesse now, and their bodies are right and ready to go. I'm like, Jesus, getting tapped. I'm ready to go again. Ready to go again. I'm going to sleep. And I'm dead serious. I have my cousins laughing, but I'm dead serious. These older women, 50 plus, their engines, they had a tune up.
Yeah, it's y'all not keeping up.
And some of us don't.
We ain't no
And
good.
some of them
bro.
don't. That's why you think Viagra was created for?
Boy, this weenie ain't no doggone good, boy.
Ah,
I'm good for about 2 or 3 a month. That's about it. That's why I need the older women. You fold their ass up one good time. Like Tasha said, you dislocate that hip. You know what I'm saying? One good time. And she come back after she get wounded. I'm back. I'm back good, but you gotta let her.
that's why you have to stay in shape.
Shh.
You ain't have to worry about that.
Better go to the
I
gym.
ain't worrying about that. All I need to do is have enough breath for about 7 minutes, and I'm good. That's all I
That's
need.
so selfish.
I don't give a damn.
You heard what Bernie Mac said.
Only 3 minutes.
You better get it
Oh my
when
God.
you better get it when I get it, cause I'm going to sleep.
Hey, Voodoo, that's why I keep a defibrillator in the damn bedroom.
Oh my God. Here he go that defibrillator again.
I keep a defibrillator in there just in case your pacemaker is tripping.
Oh,
I got you, baby.
that defibrillator and the CPAP.
Oh, no, I ain't getting no. She can't have. Hell no. You got to listen. If you got a CPAP,
God.
keep your ass out. No. Shit, no.
'Cause you
You come, they looking like a fighter pilot and shit. Motherfucker come to the bed looking like Top Gun. You know what I'm saying? I go to sleep sounding like she pumping up a damn tire over there. That be, listen, yo, that was the most disrespectful thing somebody ever did to me. I'm saying, I wake up, man. I look over, I thought the Predator was in the damn bed and shit. I said, what the hell this motherfucker got going on? Because she had a little machine.
I'm back.
So the thing is, this is my thing though. If you got enough time to go get your CPAP machine out the car, you should have took your punk ass home. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, bro, that was the most disrespectful thing that
That's a
girl,
good one.
that woman did. She ain't never got a call back.
Ooh, wait.
No, boy.
We hitting on all cylinders tonight.
All right, it's about time to get to the letter
You
though.
know what? Yeah.
Y'all think, I'm telling you, I can tell you some stuff. Like, I ain't had many sexual partners, but I can tell you some stories.
You ain't had many.
Now that's funny.
Get Victor Nose from out of my face over here. His nose in my face right now.
Sammy said he know the feeling.
Yeah, man.
He
Jeez.
know the feeling.
All righty then.
Hmm.
Woo!
Ooh,
Yeah,
Vic,
ready
you want
for
that
this
lady
letter?
to die in her sleep.
Damn,
Huh?
that letter
Please.
Voodoo said.
I told y'all.
What you saying?
Damn that letter.
Oh,
Yeah, right. I told y'all after dark, boy, this is what we do now.
What Noah said?
Yeah, that's the one I hit you about.
Right here.
Veronica's mighty happy tonight. She's been folded up earlier. She getting folded up after the show.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, that,
Look at her.
yo, that's the problem. She
And
need-
she's sipping her tea.
that's
Go
the-
ahead, sis.
That's the problem. She need to get folded up. That's
Oh,
that is straight there.
And I'm gonna
man.
tell you, so that's another thing, bro. What John said, snoring is a turn off. Like I snore, but I snore in my house. You can't come to my house.
you turn it off.
You go home.
Right?
Go home. Go home. Go home. Like the man said before we went on air, if you ain't put no ring in my bathtub, you don't sleep here.
Oh God, that's why
I don't even want you blank. If you blank too hard, you got to get the fuck out my house.
I'm glad I got my ball and chain now. Then
You can't snore at my house. I'm
'Cause I
telling you that
sure
now.
snore.
If my daughter or my son get to snoring too, hey.
Man,
See-
you're
see?
supposed to be asleep.
Well,
Why you-
I'm opposite of Victor, especially during my single days before I got into a relationship. You know, you have company, you give a woman a massage, and it depends on what her day is, depend on my circumstance with that person. And if they're tired and they had a day, and you know, and they there's no curfew for a woman, you know, you give her a massage and she goes to sleep and she snores, I put the cover over her. And I can go to sleep or I go in another room. I try to be compassionate to a person at the end of the day. You understand what I'm saying? If you a real bad snorer, then that like Victor said, that does become that does become a problem. Because I was dealing with somebody that that was bad. And that's a turnoff.
So
that is bad. That's a turnoff.
So let's back up for a second.
And then we gotta get into this letter because the female is watching tonight.
All right, so I'm gonna say this: we all do different jobs.
That's
All
correct.
right.
Yes.
So by compassion, like my job is 100% physical. You know what I'm saying? Be compassionate and go home. That's being compassionate to me. If you come over here, you say, "Babe, I had a rough day today." On a Tuesday, go home and have a rough day at your house, because or I can come to you, whatever, and then I can go home. But if you think you're gonna come to my house and I rub you down and you snore and sound like a damn grizzly bear all night long, you ain't got no compassion for me.
Oh my God.
Now my house is big enough that I can probably sleep downstairs, but I be damned if I don't sleep in the damn master bedroom because your punk ass upstairs sounding your mouth wide ass open. Then you get mad if I put something in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
They already can't breathe, so you gonna restrict their airway even more.
And Victor,
Well, maybe not.
And Victor's right because I had somebody that was snoring so
Depends.
bad
Depends.
that I had to do my radio show. I had to go into the conference room where I was staying. It wasn't home, in the hotel, because they were snoring so bad that I couldn't do my show because that would come out on the radio. So you're right. At the end of the day,
be compassionate.
If it's that bad, you
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
If you on your cycles, we can talk on the phone. I mean, like I'm being like women. If you don't feel like being bothered, stay home. We could talk on the phone.
But I do feel like being bothered, but I'm going to snore at the same time.
Yeah, it depends. But see, when
hand
Victor
you
say
a
go home,
Go home.
I coming out of New York, living in New York all my life and being a New Yorker.
We got to go.
Yeah, at 2 a.m, I'm not pushing a woman out if they're not
Shit.
driving. I can't do that, bro. I'm not going unless I put her in a cabin. You can stay. If I'm by myself, you can stay in the morning. But this is what I do say: when I leave, you leave. So you not, could I stay and lock up
Are
later?
these people
Hell
that
no.
y'all care about? Are these just people y'all smashing?
No, I don't
care about
no,
everybody. I'm
no.
smashing.
Usually
You know
I'm
what I
not.
mean? Is it somebody that you're gonna hold tightly
yes.
after y'all?
After we have sex, you got to go.
I've always said
You got to go.
mm.
Listen, understand what I'm saying. I'm not, if you snore, like if you snore and all right, so I get up at 5:15 every morning. All right. If you think you're gonna get up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning so you can take your punk ass home and disturb my sleep, I'd rather you not even come over.
No, I'm gonna stay there.
No, okay then. So we both, and you're gonna get up at 5:15 with me.
Why? I lock up.
That means you got to have a key. Shit.
Just to answer Veronica's question, Veronica, just most of the time that anybody, not anybody, but not everybody, but most of the people that I've dealt with like that, I can tolerate them to stay. It's not to the point that I didn't deal with somebody to the point, even though my cousin used to say you hit it and then after you climax and whatever you want to throw them out the window. I usually didn't try to deal with people like that. You understand? I can deal with you and you can stay. You
Yeah.
can stay. You can stay tonight or whatever. I'm not gonna be that kind of person,
Kick you out.
No, I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. No.
2:00 in the morning.
No,
you
I'm
gotta
not
go.
doing none of that. I'm not doing that. I'm not
You
gonna
know
do
how
that.
cold it is outside right
No,
now.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
I'm trying to stay. I'm trying to get warm up under. I want your body heat on me.
See, that's the problem. There, you put your cold ass feet on me.
But I'm not coming to your house today at this stage of my life. I'm not coming to your house and then get in your bed and then 2:00 you be like, oh, you got to go home and let me know ahead of time what this is, because
I ain't spending the night at no woman's house because I already know the other man coming at some point.
oh,
So I ain't staying there. I'm going
Lord.
home. It's safe. It's just safer at my house.
okay.
It's so much safer.
I ain't
at,
bringing
like,
everybody
it's
into my
guns
house.
all through the house. Like
I ain't bringing
I
everybody.
feel so much safer at home because I know ain't no bullshit happening at my house.
But you're not bringing
I ain't bringing everybody
to
into
your
my house.
no,
not
hell
right
no.
away.
No.
Not right away.
So
I
this
see
is
that
someone that you care about, someone that can be up under you.
I
You
j-
can cuddle.
Yeah, I'm saying everybody. I don't sleep around, so anybody who I slept with, I actually care about them. But everybody can't come to the house now because that would be chilling that. But yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. But yeah, if you do all that snoring, fuck no, you got to take your ass home.
You can't fart around him.
Nope,
Right. You can't.
He said you can't
you can't fart.
fart or snore or eat fries.
You
on
better
the
not eat no
first
fries.
date.
You eat fries on the first
And
day,
you
and
can't-
I'm gone.
And you can't go to the bathroom
Not at my house.
and then come in. Even if you take a shower after. you use
Hell
the
no,
bathroom.
your butt's still hot, bruh. I don't care if you use the bathroom. If you do number 2 and then take a shower and think you going, I'm gonna put my face down there when we get down there. Hell no, your butt's still hot.
Ain't no
It's-
one ask you to put your face down there. Just put your finger.
No, but my
Oh, put something
that's
else.
It's just
Right.
no, that's just a part of this.
I-
Why I told you the white right here.
I
This
hear
damn
you.
gray, yo.
Yeah, I've been there too, but I got there. But nah, I ain't going. I ain't gonna sit. I ain't going to the rest of the night. Like
I'm gonna
this.
get when I start, I start.
Oh,
I-
my
when
Lord.
I start, I start.
Take
I'm
that
holding
shower
ankles
because
in
we
the
gonna
air
finish this. Yeah,
every night.
Oh my god.
Both. Shit. I'm gonna eat at the Y.
I ain't nothing.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
like,
just what I
hey,
do.
hey, I'm on that same
You
diet.
keep-
I'm on that
keep
same diet
everything.
plan too, bro.
Huh?
I'm on that same diet plan too.
I eat high calorie coochie.
Mhm.
Well, I thought we had a letter. All right, are we trying to get to it?
Y'all is not trying to get to this letter. And
Hey,
I
Victor,
told,
go ahead,
I
Victor,
told
Victor,
this
go up,
female
dog.
to
Victor.
tune
Well,
in
come on,
tonight.
let's go.
Vic-
Come on.
Wait. Do men know how to? I heard one woman say, "I don't want a men to give me oral because they don't know how to give oral. They bite."
Oh,
Let
Lord.
me,
fighting?
hold up. Let me tell you something. Let
Woo!
me back up for a
And
second.
then we get into this
All right,
letter.
I want to know what
What? That poor lady.
I had a friend of mine. All right. This is the most transparent I'm gonna be tonight.
Mm,
My friend is a stud.
okay.
She used to let me practice on her.
Mhm. Okay. It is what it is.
I almost spit my tea out.
It would have came out my nose if I had it.
What happened?
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
All right. Go ahead, Vic. Go ahead.
But
So-
I'm serious. I had a friend
Mhm.
and she's a stud and she used to let me practice on her.
right. So you won't learn how to. You learn how to do it.
Practice what?
Oral.
Eating her out.
So my question is to you all ladies, do men know what they're doing when they're giving oral?
Some men.
I do. I know I do.
I'm just saying
Ain't
for
a
the
damn
women. I'm
person out
asking the
there-
women.
I can't.
Nobody out there can say I don't know what the fuck I'm
I-
doing. Ain't a damn soul. Ain't a damn soul.
Well, hey,
I know
I can call a lifeline if y'all want me to.
You please come. I'm gonna tell you something. Out of every woman I've ever messed with, I'm top 2. I know that for a damn fact. Top 2. I can stand on that. Now, the wings might
Other?
not be top
Look at what Jason put, yo.
What Jason said.
What might not be?
He practice on a stud.
I know I'm top
On a
two.
stud muffin.
Wait, is this your friend you're practicing on?
Yeah, we was cool. She's a
Stud.
woman.
She a
That's
stud.
a woman. She a stud.
But she got a
This
coochie.
is your friend.
Oh, wow.
Friends,
Friend with benefits.
friends have benefits sometimes.
Oh, love it. Love it.
I'm telling you.
Love it. Destiny. All right.
I got good. Like I'm telling you, I mean, because it wasn't. I mean,
What kind of friend? I'm stuck on this. What kind of friend?
I done told you about that.
we was friends.
Shit, I done.
Like friends sleeping around?
No, we never slept together. I just wanted to learn how to eat coochie.
So you really think we're friends? You really think I'm
No, we were. Me and you ain't like that. You like men. We was no love interest there. She a stud. She had like
I have friends that
She had
I
a
did that
box.
with.
well, to each his own.
Oh God, where this letter at? Oh my God. Oh my God.
she had a box.
Come on, let's get
It was training. Like Miss Lois, she was a Marine. Miss Lois, I'm a Marine too. I'm telling you. Hey, sometimes your practice makes perfect.
Natasha says this lady needs relationship help, and y'all talking about
Eat
eating coochie.
coochie.
Well,
And
we ain't get to the letter yet,
Yeah,
Natasha.
let's-
We
I'll
ain't get to the
practice
letter.
on the.
seriously, because I did tell this girl to watch.
All right. We get off that. Okay.
Y'all
hands
are
on your
mess.
knees.
How?
Wow, we telling her like
So you mean to tell me?
And you're still going.
Well, all I'm saying is, for a woman to give a man or somebody had to teach them, I just came out front and was like, can you teach me how to eat coochie? And she was like, sure. And I had about 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 lessons.
we don't learn from men. We don't learn.
3, 4,
Us men,
6,
Understand
10.
this,
I was still in
ladies.
my 20s.
Understand this, ladies. We
You're
men
10.
don't learn from men. We learn from women.
Exactly. So I just
Well, I hope so.
well, what I'm saying is that if this woman is, because she had plenty of women, I'm like, man, how the hell you do that? And she was like,
She was a
da-da-da-da.
pro at it, and she was
Yeah,
a pro at it.
Good. Like I'm
She's
telling
a
you,
pro at it.
like,
That's
on
what she do.
everything I love, bro. I ain't trying to be funny. I'm top 2.
And bro,
Probably in
that's
the world.
Cool.
Dear Tangy.
I'll let my friends.
Okay,
I'll let my
okay.
female friends speak for themselves.
Here go the letter.
You know what? Your female friends, we
Cut
should
Vic Mike
should have a-
off.
Yeah.
contest. You do it on a Monday, I do it on a Tuesday, and we let them judge see who better.
Hey, it's holiday time. Let's see what we can do.
Dear Tangy T, here's our email letter for tonight. Because y'all doing the most right now. Oh my gosh. Young lady, I'm so sorry. We're getting to it right now. We're going to try to help you the best way we can. Thank you all for watching. All of you who are tuned in, who are just tuning in. Tangy T of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything, as you can see.
Eat stud coochies.
I mean, all right, let's
It was
get
delicious too, because she used to eat
Dear
pineapple.
God.
Tangy-
She taught me about the pineapples.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh, that's
Yeah, you do taste like what you eat from what.
Oh, all right. You getting up.
Dear Tangy T, thank you for reading this letter in advance. This letter isn't about me per se, but about how I should approach a friend. My girlfriend moved to the area 9 months ago and we met on our job. We had an instant connection and were friends almost immediately. We began to hang out, have drinks, go out, do girl things together. 4 months ago, into her being in my area, she met this guy and was elated. Did I say that right? Elated?
Elated.
Is it elated?
related.
She constantly talked about him and quickly fell for this guy. I was happy for her because she had been single for some time and felt she deserved to have someone that made her happy. At first, her beau was a mystery guy. She have mentioned him by name, which I thought was odd. Wait, she never mentioned him by name, which I thought was odd, but I understood she may want to keep her relationship private. Nonetheless, she was happy and I was happy for her. Last week, she came to me and revealed something regarding her mystery guy. He is in a relationship and has been for over 10 years. He has no plans on leaving his partner, and my friend went into this relationship knowing this. I was so shocked to say the least, because I never expected this, but I remained in neutral territory and was the friend that she needed in the moment. When I got home after processing all of what she revealed, it left my mind puzzled. How could my friend do this? How could she be with someone and be his second pick when she should be his only? She told me she pays for all of their outings, and she told me she paid for all of their outings. That way, money doesn't come up missing in his household. It left me wondering how many people are living lives like this. How could they how could this great woman settle for being number 2? My question is, how do I tell my friend that she deserves better without coming across as judgmental? Will this ruin the friendship? Do I say anything at all? My husband says that I should just let her live her life, but I wonder if she thinks about what if she gets into a relationship and this happens to her, how would she feel? Sorry for the lengthiness. I just want to cover all ground necessary. Thank you in advance. So she have a lot of questions here. First of all, thank you so much for watching, young lady. And sorry it took us so long to get here, but
It won't take that long with me though.
Oh my
I'm
God.
listening. Go ahead.
You want to go first? I'll let you go.
No, because I'm confused. So I need to y'all decipher it, then I'll come in.
This is simple for me.
So she's saying that her friend of what, 9 months? She said
9 years, I
Nine-
thought.
No,
No,
9 months.
9
9 months ago, they met on the job. So they became really good friends. The guy that she told about, the guy that she's seeing and in love with or whatever, and find out that he actually is in a relationship himself, been in a relationship for 10 years. And how the part that, I mean, all of this stood out to me, but the part where she says that she pays for all of their outings, that way money doesn't come up missing in his household. But you supposed to you okay, but you want to be this player and have this woman on the side, but you can't even provide.
Why? What am I providing for? Why am I providing? You a side chick. I ain't providing shit. Who are you? I mean,
I'm just
understand
saying.
your position. See, and that's the thing
Oh,
though.
man.
All women don't see when it comes down to a man providing for his woman. That's what that man is doing. He providing for his woman.
For the main woman. For his
No, that's his woman. He provided. That man is providing for his woman. She is basically paying for some penis. That's what she doing. That's exactly what. That's what men do to women. Well, they side woman. We give them gifts. We give them stuff. We paying for that discretion.
But no, he's not paying for anything though.
As he shouldn't. Cause she the one.
But you're saying that y'all pay for.
Because that's what we want. If I'm pursuing you, I'm gonna give you gifts to keep you quiet, to keep you coming back. She's paying for everything so he can keep whatever it is he doing. He probably had a stud that he was practicing on. I'm just saying, y'all need to.
Let me jump in here. So the young lady's watching. So if you watching, I'm talking to you, my sister. Since I'm gonna give it to you straight like this. First of all, since you need some advice on this, first of all, and excuse my tone because I'm not being disrespectful, but I'm just have to be blunt with you. Who do you think you are to put your lifestyle on someone else to say that what makes them happy, even to you wouldn't do that? You understand what I'm saying? You saying should you say something to her that she should be number one, this, that, and other. I understand how you feel because you care about her, and there's nothing wrong to be compassionate about a person. But before you start telling somebody, you ask them, hey, are you looking in this long term? Find out what's her mindset on this. You understand? You don't sit there and tell her. You mean well, but there's a lot of women that will play this position and are comfortable and happy in this position. I understand what you're saying, but don't go in there telling another grown woman what she should and shouldn't be doing because what you're living your lifestyle. I understand what you're saying. So that's how I would look at it at the end of the day. Have a conversation with her, but don't tell her. Just ask her in the sense, are you looking in the long run? Because a lot of women that put themselves as the side person, they still have the option that if somebody comes along and they want to be that number one, then they should be able to drop that person. How do I know? How do I know? The brother who wrote that song, You, Me, and He, Brother Mtume, I worked with for a long period of time, and we talked about this. We talked about polygamous and these kind of relationships at the end of the day. And sometimes women put themselves in this because of self-esteem, they've been hurt, or they can't find a good man. And when they find a good man, a lot of men are taken. This man is not playing games with her. I'm not leaving my wife. Now, if you want to play your role,
I don't
play
think
your
she's
role.
married.
But I don't like when men are in that position and then try to manipulate the side woman, because she has the same option as that man. If you want to have your own one day, then you have that option. But I'm just saying this to be long going around the block on this, sister. Don't sit there and try to put your lifestyle on her. Have a
Facts.
conversation with her,
Facts.
and then whatever she says, just say, listen, I just was looking out for you, but you as a grown person make your own decision.
So they've been friends 9 months.
Yeah.
Who are you to tell this woman she wrong?
Because listen, some women can become really close with them. Now, men and I feel like men and are real close. I feel like I can talk. And I met Ann through my fitness class. I met a lot of women through my fitness class who I became close with, and we share personal things together. I think, I mean, that's common for some
Yeah.
women. Now, some women that I come in contact with, I ain't getting ready to tell them a darn thing.
Facts.
Because I'm very private, but if I'm feeling your vibe, put the camera on me, Herman, please. I feel like all of us, I feel like if we're vibing like that, if we have this connection, like I'm really good when I can feel people's vibe. Like I have a really good sense when it comes to who I feel like I can trust, who I feel like are a snake, who I feel like is jealous. Like I get good vibes off people. So when I'm clicking with you, I'm clicking with you for a reason. Believe that. So that to answer that, just because it's been 9 months, they could have became really close within those 9 months. So she feel like, and maybe she didn't have someone else that she can actually, talk to. And this woman is the one.
Talk to nobody.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, I feel like in this situation, she does need to have a conversation with her friend to your extent. And when they have that conversation, she does need to approach it where she's not coming off telling her. It's how you talk to someone and how you receive it at the same time. So we don't know how the friend is going to receive it, but it is a conversation that needs to be had, because myself personally, I couldn't see myself being friends with a woman that I'm seeing sleeping with a married man or a man that's in a long-term relationship, because like someone said in the comments, who's to say she wouldn't turn around and do the same thing with my man? You can't trust that. So
you wouldn't hang with someone that is sleeping with someone else?
I couldn't trust them the way that I could trust someone else, because if you're doing that to her, who's to say you won't do the same thing to me
and
over a piece of meat?
Yeah, and especially if you just meeting.
Why do y'all say? Why do y'all say this? This is what gets me sometimes. It can be a piece of meat, but sometimes it's a relationship. It's not just it's companionship. It's time spent. It's not just sex. That's why I keep saying a lot of people gravitate towards that when someone else is dealing with in a relationship with somebody else in another relationship, it's just sex. It can be that, but it seems like this is some type of relationship. And you know why it's a relationship? Because the friend is making sure to cover his backside so he doesn't jeopardize his home where money's missing. I just saw a piece last week on social media where it was an older woman, and she said, I've been dealing with this man for over 20 years. I play my position. I don't do anything to disrespect this wife. This wife don't know nothing about me. And honestly, when she used the word I respect, means she respect her position. She play her position. She said, I enjoyed that relationship for 20 plus years, and I didn't do anything to jeopardize his relationship with his wife. Some people do that. I'm not saying it's right, but who are we to tell somebody that they shouldn't do this? At the end of the day, we don't have a right to tell somebody they shouldn't do it unless they come to us and ask us for advice, or they're going to hell.
Yeah, because you can't tell someone who they should love
Exactly.
and how they should love,
Right.
when they should cut off their feelings. You can't tell someone that. So if that person is in love, you have to let them make their own decision. You can give them advice if they ask you,
Mhm.
but you can't make that decision for them.
And that's my thing. Like, I feel in her coming to her and revealing it to her, was that her way of trying to get advice from her?
No,
You understand what I'm saying?
no, shit, no.
Why you feel like that?
If she wanted
She
advice, she would have
talk. She would have just talking. Like just because I share something don't necessarily mean I want you to weigh in on it.
Well, understand now, you speaking from a man perspective
Yes.
than a woman's perspective.
But
Mhm.
if y'all are,
We
if y'all are
sometimes we
homegirls,
look
ain't
at-
y'all gonna ask? If you say that, wouldn't you just ask? Hey, this is but it's a married man. What do you think? What's so hard to say? What do you think? I mean, y'all women share that. Y'all go to bathrooms together. So why can't you ask a simple question like that? If y'all are sharing this kind of information,
Maybe she did. Now,
But she didn't put that in
But
the
she
letter.
didn't put it in the
Yeah,
letter.
she didn't put it in the letter. I do want to get to something that
So-
Mike Mills says. He says a married woman shouldn't be hanging with single.
People.
Okay, I'm not going to agree with that because I'm gonna tell you, I hang with some married.
That's why you not gonna agree
Yeah,
with it.
I'm not going to agree with that, and I'm going to say because I know what type of person I am. I'm not gonna take my married friends somewhere where they're not comfortable, where it's going to be a problem when they get home. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be respectful on that end of things, if that makes sense. Like,
No,
I know where to go and where not to go. We know not to be clubbing every Friday night or Saturday night. I would want to be with my single friends to do that, which I don't club like that. But I'm just saying, if I was that type of person, I'm not going to ask my married friends to hang out with me in that aspect.
I just think, and I'm not to take away
No, it
from
is
women,
possible.
but I understand what Mike's saying, because I remember, and I mentioned this on the show before, that when I got into my relationship, and my boy Tony was single, we played ball together, and if he's watching, he knows I pulled back from him because
You got to.
because since how we moved as two single brothers out there, and he was still single, and he might meet a young lady, and usually young ladies don't travel by themselves, so there's usually a girlfriend with them or more. So I never wanted to chump him if he meets a young lady with somebody else, and then I can't pursue that. Now this happened where me and him was out, and we met two young ladies. We wound up going up to their college at the time, and the young lady I stayed with straight up told me, I got a man. So I respected that, and I knew how to move, because some people know and respect that. Other people tend to move as a savage. At the end of the day, I understand what you're saying, Mike. It depends on the person,
That's what
and
I'm
it
saying.
depends on the person. I
Yeah.
don't believe in no rule that
So-
if you marry, you can't hang with single women.
Exactly.
That's that old time bull crap.
Yes.
So let me back up for a second. Let me and swing that camera so we all in the shot. Let me tell you something. Mike ain't lying. Y'all want to say that because you cool with married people, and you cool with married people, even though whatever your relationship status is. But that's the damn truth.
No, it's not the truth. That's his truth. That's what he believes. That's his opinion.
So that when I'm saying
is-
when I say it's the truth, it's my truth. I'm not
okay.
speak for everybody. Regardless, it's going to always cause a problem in that household. It's going to always cause a problem. You know what I'm saying? I've never been married before, but I've had married friends that they tell me like, "Bruh, you too wild for me. We can't hang out like you want to hang
Well,
out."
that's what I'm saying. You got to know your limitations. You got to know how to. If you're gonna hang
Right.
with married people, you need to know how to control your craziness around them, because you don't want to bring
So-
any, like I said, I wouldn't want to hang out in no clubs with my married friends.
So
I don't wanna
basically,
put them in that position.
I'm not gonna tailor myself because of your relationship status.
Well,
I'm
see,
not.
we different when it comes.
I'm a man. So what I'm saying is, when it comes down to me hanging out with my married friends, when they get married, we no longer friends like that. I can't be cool with you. Just like when I get in a relationship, all my single friends, I'm done with them. Like, I'm not going to jeopardize what I'm trying to build based on some shit, some temporary fun for a future. I'm just not gonna do that.
But shouldn't y'all have
No.
some kind of
No.
agreement? So you telling me that you still wouldn't go out to eat with your friends, or
Not eat.
y'all don't? Oh, well, wait, we as females we can
Right.
do that, girls' night. So you telling me 15? You
I didn't want to cut in, but
y'all
I'm
wouldn't be able to have
so
a
I've been
fun-
in a relationship with
go.
and her friend was wilding. She slept around. Her friend slept around, this, that, and the other. But when she hung with her friend, she wasn't clubbing. She was, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I trusted her.
she
And
knows
she
what
used,
she-
and that's my late wife. She used her judgment on what affected our relationship, how she hung with her friend at the end of the day. And her friend moved how she chose to. Her friend didn't hide everything from me neither. That's how she lived her life. And that's who she was.
And see, and that's the thing. If you know you that wild person, like if I know I had a wild friend like out there like that, and I get in a relationship,
But you ain't gonna know it. though.
I'm not. No, I'm saying I know my friend is wild before I even get in a relationship. Like I've known this girl for a long time, and I know that she is crazy and she's wild out there in them streets. I'm definitely going to distance myself from her,
Mhm.
but I'm not going to stop talking to her just because I'm in a relationship. Now we still gonna have phone conversations. We still may go get a bite to eat or whatever.
Mhm.
But like hanging out, going for drinks and things like that, no, because I
Yeah.
know the type of person she is. When
Exactly.
she have a drink,
Oh.
she gonna get crazy. And if someone sees what she's doing out here in these streets, of course they're gonna say, "Oh, well, Veronica was right there with her."
Birds of a feather flock
Flock
together.
Law,
together.
law of
They do.
association, a
But
law
I
of
know how to control. That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I know how to control
Yeah.
it, to control the situation
You-
between
You
me and
keep
that
saying
wild
you
girl.
know how to control it, but regardless of the fact, it's the man that is seeing you hanging out with Donna the Dick Dobbler, and y'all sitting there having dinner and shit. And I'm sitting there, I'm sitting there. If I'm looking, somebody take a picture like your girl out here with Donna, I'm like, they probably over there talking about penis. It don't matter regardless of what you say. If I know your friend is so loose, like this cup is, I already know in my mind that's what y'all talking about. You-
That's what
you-
I'm saying. Like whoever that person is, say I'm in a relationship, then you should have that trust in me to know that I'm not that girl to be out here wilding like my
Right.
friend.
It don't
I
matter.
I already said I'm gonna cut my friend off, but not to the point where I'm not speaking to her.
You don't-
Not to the point where we can't go to Cracker Barrel and have breakfast in the morning.
You don't get it. See that you not getting it. You know exactly what you do
A
with
man
your
is
body.
not going to cut me off from a friend that I've been friends with for 20, 25 years just because he come in the picture.
You-
I'm not going to
you're
cut my
right.
friend off.
You're right. So he's going to cut you off.
That,
And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying. You can't, when women have a loose friend like that, that friend will prevent you from moving forward with the person you could have been with. Not to say, I'm not saying that was Mr. Right. I'm not saying he's the perfect one, but just know that some of y'all friends will keep y'all out of relationships.
and
Well,
It will happen.
let me be clear. I don't have any friends wilding like that. I'm just saying if I was in that situation, who? You name one.
But see, that's just it. You don't know what they do.
Nah.
So what Victor,
Hey.
what Victor's saying, that see,
Uh,
I've been on both sides of the coin, so I do understand what the perception becomes reality. And what Victor is saying is that, and I understand what you both saying, but what you just said, Veronica, this is what gets us men, even though you threw up the deuce sign, if you got a good man and he's coming to you and saying, yo, this is affecting our relationship, I just don't really get this here. And you be like, well, I knew her before you.
Never.
But,
That's why I say I'm going to distance myself
Right,
from my
there
friend.
you go,
But I'm
because-
not going to just I'm not going to just stop talking to my friend
Right.
because I got with this.
And I don't, and I agree with that, because
I'm going to still talk to her on the phone, even if we don't go out.
Right.
You never know when someone actually need you.
Mhm.
And if this been a friend of mine for so many years, yes, I'm willing to cut her off, but not cut her off to where I'm not even conversing.
But what happens is, and I want to get both of your women in this. This is, so let's just say when y'all was hanging out, y'all were having a lot of fun. Y'all were friends. But now you married, you building. Now you got in a marriage. Now y'all have elevated. Y'all have elevated. You moving in a different direction. You got businesses together. And not that you got to cut off your friend, but if your friend gets on the phone and is always about jive and this, that, and the other, then what do y'all have in common now if there is nothing you're getting out of this relationship? Do you outgrow a person that you're not on the same level no more?
That whole scenario
Yeah,
is
so
what are you cannot, you give the shittiest scenarios in the world. Are you?
What do you mean the shittiest scenarios?
Well,
That's the reality of it.
Wait.
You say you're not gonna cut off somebody that's wild. Let me.
Bro, how can you get?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you're talking about somebody's wild. So if a person is wild, then what are you getting out of that conversation?
How did you hear what you
I know what the hell I said.
How
I
can
know what the hell I said. I can repeat it. If you get married and your relationship with your husband, your significant other elevates, you now moving in a different direction, but you don't want to say, I don't want to cut off this friend, but now you kind of outgrown this friend now. Would you, even though you said you distance yourself because of your marriage, but now as time goes on, you kind of outgrow your friend. Do you continue with that friendship?
Well, this is the thing. I'm going to distance myself before we even say I do. That's the
Okay.
thing. When I
Got
get in
it.
this relationship with this man,
Right.
I'm distancing myself from my friend anyway. We're not going to be going out every weekend, or you know what I'm saying? We're not going to be doing those things, because whenever I get in a relationship, it's about who I'm with at this point.
So my
It's
question,
about
so let me
us.
rephrase the question. My question is, once you get in this relationship and as time goes on and you outgrow your friend, do you cut off your friend now? Because people outgrow people.
Yeah, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to pick up the phone if she calls. She may need something.
Right. Oh, I didn't say
She
that.
may need. So yeah, I'm not going to just cut her off and not answer her phone.
Oh, I didn't
calls.
say that. I didn't
There's
say that.
definitely not going to be any more going out
Gotcha.
and all of that stuff. If she want to grab a bite to eat, of course I'm going to, run it past my significant other. Hey, so and so want to go out for breakfast. Are you cool with that? I'm definitely going to be
No.
mindful
Oh
No.
my
of
God.
my significant
Yeah.
other,
I'm
because
surprised you put that in.
No.
yeah, because I listen. I
So if he
want-
says
Just
no,
said no.
he said no, so then it's off, huh?
then you got to give me a you got to give me a reason why. So are you saying that you don't trust me enough to go have a bite to eat with a friend that I've been friends with for a long time because of how she carries herself?
Yes.
You don't trust me when you know how I carry myself as a, as
Right.
a woman.
Because what Victor is saying, is saying that if she has that negative reputation, then why would you want to go with that person? And if you're going to discuss it with your husband, like Victor just said, no, why do you want to be out with somebody that
We
hasn't?
haven't made it to the husband stage yet. We still in boyfriends. Let's stick
But
with
if you
boyfriends.
ask for
We're not-
permission, respect my decision.
yeah, and
No is no.
If you
When-
ask for it,
If you ask for it, there's
you
no
ask
no
for it.
explanation. No is no.
you
But
ask.
See, here we
seriously,
go.
I don't think someone who I get involved with, I don't think that they're gonna be that harsh like Victor.
Miss Katasha, I've been trying to get to you, but
What-
these
I
men
don't
are.
think he's gonna
talking.
be that harsh to me.
You got it.
Which one? This?
You got it.
Which one? That one?
No, way back when she said it doesn't make it right that you play your position. We should elevate and encourage for better at the end of the day.
You need your glasses.
will make their decision. However, I'm not co-signing for wrong. It bothers me when men feel like situations like this is good, but it benefits them in the end.
What?
I don't.
But-
Women been
Referring back
doing
to
this.
the-
Women, I know, but women been doing this shit for years. Still doing it now, and it's getting celebrated for keep doing it.
What-
Now that a man is on the receiving end of it, it's wrong. Are you serious?
Shit,
Go
what
ahead.
is she saying? I'm lost.
Yeah, read that.
It's back to the letter. Let
Uh-huh.
me get back to it.
It says, I
It
would have-
don't make it right that you play your position. You should encourage your friend to not want to be the side piece. You should encourage her to,
why?
you know,
To encourage her to do
How
it.
the hell do you? I keep saying, how do you keep putting your opinion on someone else
Ring
that
the
is
bell for
grown?
yourself.
I
Ring the
understand.
bell for
We're
that.
not
yourself.
getting on you. I'm
I-
getting on the
no,
person
no,
that wrote
no.
that.
I understand that, but at the same time, your friend is eventually going to be in a relationship, right?
Why? Who said that's a goal? Y'all keep putting. You
Yes.
can't put your morals on somebody else. Apparently, this lady doesn't think like everybody else.
So she knows she's in this situation and
I
she
just-
chose this.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, we both know this shit is crazy as shit. Like, what woman would want to keep money in another man's household? That shit makes no sense. But apparently, there's something that she likes about it. So who am I to say she wrong? But it's nobody's business what that lady does with her bank
Yeah.
account or her vagina.
At the end of the day, you're right.
But
Right.
but how does she approach this situation after knowing somebody 9 months? Now I believe you could probably approach that to somebody that you know for 20 years, but I wouldn't dare, as long as I know Fatim and he was doing something, I can't say nothing to him
Unless I asked you.
unless he
Unless
asked
I
me.
asked him.
But maybe that's a man thing.
And that's where I think the disconnect is, because I swear men are from Mars. Y'all think completely
And
different.
y'all are from
than us.
Venus. And y'all are from Venus.
And
I'm from
and I-
Uranus.
I bet you are.
So let me
But-
get to John's comment right quick. If you want that damn girlfriend so bad, stay with her and make sure she pay your bills since you love her ass so much. It's not that you love someone so much. I already said that I would distance myself from her,
Mhm.
Said
but
that.
I'm not getting ready to cut her off. This girl may lose her mom and she's calling me to talk to. I'm just using the scenario.
That's
She may be in a situation where she need me. How about if I'm in a situation where I need her and then she come to me and be like, "Oh,
what you need her for.
but you cut me off." Say if I'm just saying something may happen
You need your whole friend.
and you need
Your whole friend.
maybe that's the only friend that I have.
I'm your friend.
I'm saying if something happened between us, say if we split or
We
just
ain't
say
split.
just say if something like that happened.
Oh.
And now I need my friend who I cut off for this man. And now he's no longer there. Now who do I have? Because I went so far as cutting her off.
We going to extremes. If that's your
I'm
friend,
just
she gonna
saying.
come back.
Then if she was my friend, I should have never just cut her off cold turkey and just don't want to have no conversation with her. Don't want to hang out with her. I get the hanging out part.
Okay.
That's gonna stop.
Okay.
See, I don't want to say what I was
As
gonna say
far
because
as-
Victor gonna jump at me, but I'm gonna have to say what
I'm
I gotta
just
say.
saying, you
But
don't
you-
you can't
you-
cut
see,
someone
we-
off cold turkey just because.
Yes, you can, because yes, you can. It depend on.
But you
See,
just
we.
said you wouldn't.
I'm just saying you can cut somebody off
You
cold turkey.
can if your
Right,
heart is like that.
Right.
yeah.
So the reason why I say that, and I know Victor's gonna jump at me on this, because we tend to look at people's certain bad habits is acceptable versus this. So where Victor's saying,
Oh,
if this
John,
woman,
cut it
if
out.
this woman is a whore of the town,
Yes.
but she's your friend, I'm not going to cut her off. But if we say that she was an alcoholic and a drug addict, then even though she was a friend, even though she needs you one day, bottom line is most likely if she continues with this type of behavior, you're going to cut her off. We tend to select what kind of behavior we're going to accept. And see, that's what I'm saying. You got to look at it from all aspects. If it's not doing you any good, then why keep it? So she's the whore of the town, but she's my friend. But if she's an alcoholic and a drug addict, then, well, maybe I'm going to cut her
But see,
off.
and come on, come here. I want all of y'all to come here. That getting ready to
You want to
come-
close zoomed in?
that getting ready to come for me, John. So all of you men that's out here playing these streets and playing these games
the camera when you
and
talk.
hoish
There
out
you
here
go.
in these streets.
Hoish.
So are you just gonna cut off your friend like that when
Ring
you
the bell.
when
She get
when,
a bell.
when you get with a woman? Are you just gonna let your friend just go? And 9 out of 10 is all of your friends that you hang with.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
I'm not giving her a
Damn.
bell on that. But what you give her a bell.
So what you gonna do then? Are you gonna cut off all your friends to be with this woman?
So Veronica, you just said, and I'll agree with
I'm
you.
sick of
No,
this
no, you
now.
ain't got to be sick of it because because the bottom line is you gave the same example that if my boy is whorish out here, most likely I'm not gonna cut him off like you just said, right? But if he became that drug addict and alcoholic, then I may cut him off. So we
Hey.
all are selective on how we tend to look at people and how we tend to judge people. So it comes down to everybody's circumstance.
Yeah,
and
but
situation.
you're saying what I'm saying though.
I
'cause you
I
said
said it. We all saying the same thing.
I agree.
Yeah, and I give you a bell there.
I tell you, man. I'm gonna just say this: when I moved in the neighborhood, it was pretty much a family-based neighborhood, and when I became single, I still kept my house out there, and a lot of the guys in the neighborhood they stopped coming over for a minute, and I felt like it was because they women, they was like, hey, you can't hang with Vic no more, which was cool. So once I kind of got back, to moving around, them Negroes started coming back. No, bro, I'm cool. And I get what you're saying. I
See?
I totally
No,
get
we
what you're
get it.
saying. But it's different. I can only look at it from a male point with my female. I don't want my woman hanging around no hoes. I just don't. And if
Well, we don't either.
Yeah.
We don't
want our
either.
men hanging
We
around.
I don't know what my
either.
man, I don't know what my
Because-
friends do.
We don't
Okay.
want, we don't
Oh, you
want
know
our
what your
men
friends
hanging
do.
around their friends who are in marriages that are sleeping around on their wives.
And nor should
We
we
don't
be
want
doing
that
We
either.
don't want that
and nor
either.
should we be doing that, because that's why I said I gave an example of my friend. So you're right.
But you know how y'all know that? This is the funny thing, how y'all know
Mhm.
our friends are sleeping around their wives, because we run our damn mouth too much.
Y'all run your mouth too much.
Way too
And,
much.
and plus,
Pillow
you
talk.
want to bring your side piece over to the house with me and my boo. No, that ain't getting ready to happen.
No.
You're not getting to bring your side piece to the house.
You know y'all tried.
Bring
That's why you
your
over there
main chick
laughing.
over here, but your side piece, no sir.
Nope. Because I'm going to sing
not-
like a canary.
Because I would not
Whoa,
want.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa,
wait,
you
wait,
know,
wait,
you
wait.
right.
No, what the hell? Wait, time
don't
out.
say
What the hell you gonna break? Wait a minute. So if my boy is married, right, and he decides to bring his side piece to the house, what is your business to sing? That's not your business.
Now I'm
Well,
not.
it ain't
If
my
that's
business.
my friend.
You made it my business by putting her in my presence.
Yeah, but that's not your. That's
Because
not.
if
No, it's
your-
not your
if
business
your-
to
if-
sing.
If your man's main wife, whatever, if she is my friend and your man decides to bring a side piece around, I'm gonna tell my friend, fuck what you talking about.
So I'm gonna tell you this.
That ain't,
If my
I'm gonna tell
homeboy,
my
and, they
friend.
go, and there's problems in the household.
if my homeboy
well,
brings
right.
his side piece
Right, that's
to
not
my
your
house,
business.
I'm gonna cuss his ass out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you playing with my relationship.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Because bro, I know who you got, but you can't bring her here.
Right, because the bottom line is like I'm supporting it,
Yeah.
and see that's the whole thing.
But it ain't your business.
But it
to
ain't
say
your
nothing.
business to
It ain't
go
your
and do
business
that.
to
It's
say
my
something.
business
I'm
to
gonna-
check my boy.
Thank you,
I'm
Tyrone.
gonna correct it. I'm
Right,
going.
that's my job. That's my
But
job.
you
to-
not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I
But
agree with that.
But if
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
if I am friends with your wife and
Still
you
ain't your-
decide to bring another woman around me, I'm gonna tell my friend.
but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna
That's
happen.
not your business. Especially if we check it. If we check it and say, "Yo, man, you ain't gonna disrespect my household.
Exactly.
We're doing that. Don't do that again because you ain't
Well,
gonna be welcome
and
here."
I told you
But that's
that,
not your job to do that on that first time.
happened
No.
to me. Like that hit home just now. Like that happened to me where this dude brought his side chick to the house, and I told, listen,
Can't do
tell
that.
your homeboy don't be bringing no female over here.
Right.
So
That ain't his wife.
Right.
Don't bring her over here.
Exactly.
So let
again.
me put you
Michael,
on some
yes,
game.
they
Let
are.
me put you on some game. He brought the side chick over there because that one was probably bringing the side chick over there.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you
And
that.
so
That's
exactly.
That's
You're
what
right.
happens.
You're right. So he felt comfortable enough to bring his piece over to our house.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's a little reveal in there, Vic. But that's
what
it.
happens.
That's where the comfortable you get
Yeah,
comfortable like that.
you get comfortable. Nah, dude.
So that's causing too many troubles in too many households.
Facts.
No.
But I wouldn't want.
Keep your
Well, see,
house
men want to do this. I'm glad Patricia said this because she said, Veronica, men are quick to bring a side piece to the house, and that's a no for me because if he's comfortable enough to bring her here, he will do the same for you.
Exactly.
And see, what happens is
That's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
men. That's why I tell you. That's why I will say women cheat better than men. Because a lot of times our ego gets the best of us, and we want to show off our side piece as it's a trophy, it's a
Right.
badge of honor.
Right.
That's what we men want to do. Because anytime you got to realize, anytime we got a beautiful woman or another woman on our arm, it's like times we want to show it off because we get compliments.
That's a fact.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we get that whole thing. We can do that. But see, I told y'all this before. It's not right. But since this is a male chauvinist society, men walk like the animal, like a lion. We move how we want to move. And some men move like how they want to move, and no woman can stop them. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And some women put up with it for whatever the reason is. It's not fair. It's not right, y'all. So you don't have to come for me. But I'm just telling you, some men move like that. Some have that persona that people don't F with them because that's how they move. And they dare you to come in their face and say something because they know you come in their face, they'll put you in your place. That's my business, how I roll. You stay out of my business. And some men roll like that. And y'all know some men like that. Some of y'all do. And y'all know y'all ain't getting in their business.
Yeah, some of y'all do.
Damn right.
And those are the ones that y'all not gonna let go when y'all become in a relationship. So stop it.
So realize I don't. This is a true. It ain't happened to me, but some men carry women into multiple relationships. I don't think y'all realize that. Like I know somebody who's been dealing with a woman for 20 years, and he's been married twice in them 20 years, and this woman has went with him through 2 marriages.
Hell,
I brought it up last week.
That
Brought
happened.
up about Superhead, Corinne Steffens. She said, no matter what relationship she gets in, Lil Wayne is always going to be in my life. She said that. No matter what man I get with, Lil Wayne is going to be always in my life.
So let's number one hot up. Hater number 2. She says when men move with a lot of women, it's something lacking in them. Maybe. I can't say she wrong, but if I can do it, I can do it. It's like y'all look for a reason, but
and that's because we allow you all to do it to us. We allow that.
I give you that. I will give you that.
But a
I
lot
will
of time,
give you that.
but again, I'm gonna say to a woman, you not that you're wrong, but how do y'all keep saying to us men that sometime a one woman is just enough? I'm not promoting this, but I'm tired of women telling men that one woman is satisfactory for him. Just like we can't tell a woman that one man is just good enough for her.
No, you can't. But
We can't.
But I think because a lot of women, I don't know if I want to say a lot these days, but a few of us,
There you go.
we just want one man.
Right. So, right.
You know what I'm
right,
saying? So by us wanting one man and knowing that one man can satisfy us, we're in terms hoping that man and thinking that men can be satisfied with one woman as well.
But remember, what you want for yourself, and like you said, that if that's your lifestyle, that's fine. That's why you try to find someone that fits that lifestyle. But the reason why so many people don't fit this lifestyle because we're not being honest with one another. You're trying to live what this whole Western society has created, and a lot of people don't fit this. And we just not honest because we tell you what you want to hear instead of telling you what we feel. So that's what we're scared of today.
You know,
we lie to one. We not only lying to you, we lie to our damn self.
So you know how I know that y'all women want more than one man, and you gonna lie and say that it's not true. But y'all will sit down sometimes and y'all will say, I wish I could take his body with his face, his paycheck, his penis.
I don't do that.
You can't say nothing now, Because
I don't do that.
But seriously,
you have.
even-
So you mean to tell me you've never done that?
no,
So you've never said to say I'm gonna play build a dude
no.
and say I wish I could take these different aspects of these men, put them together to make one man.
But
No,
I've
because
heard
I
someone-
don't
heard-
have a type. My type is who I vibe with. So I don't care if you fat, you skinny, you tall, you short. That don't bother me. What you bring in don't bother me. I'm in love with you because of your spirit, not because of what you can give me. So no, I don't build no dude. I've always just accepted people for who they are, which is how we as a society should be. But we so full of our fucking selves that we can't get there.
I got a type.
and that's exactly why we end up getting hurt.
So
I got a
Destiny,
type.
so I gotta
I
say,
got a type.
I gotta
if she
say
got, if she got some little boobies,
Oh
So-
my
so
get your
God.
childish ass out of my
all right,
face.
so let me say this to you, Destiny. Let me just say this to you, Destiny. I've said this
Ain't nobody
before.
want her.
Yeah, let me go to what you said,
Too
Destiny.
small anyway.
Destiny, let me
Need to go outside.
yeah, Destiny, let me just say this to you.
Okay.
I've said this before. When a woman meets a real man and a man meets a real woman,
Mhm.
what you just said, when I hear more women that say that and live that,
Mhm.
it separates so many other women because that's something that I look for. Unfortunately, I get so much superficial from women
Mhm.
that the bottom line is that we tend to vibe on the superficial. When we start to meet a woman that what you just said and really live that and vibe a person and don't have a particular, you might have your preferences. That's what Victor's saying, your preferences. We all have preferences. But when you vibe on somebody and you vibing on a positive energy
Mhm.
and if you fall in love with that person, that usually lasts if the other person is vibing like that there.
Right.
But what happens is a person like you may not meet, I mean, you in a relationship, but somebody like you that's single may not meet that significant other that's vibing like that. And we're trying to vibe. One's a circle and one's a square, and you're trying to put that in a hole. You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
But
Yeah.
so I wish I could meet more women like you because that of just what you said just now.
That's in a
Because that,
relationship.
no,
No.
no. You know that,
Let's go somewhere.
but vibe on that because that comes from essence, that essence and that
Yeah.
foundation. And a lot of us look for that, but we don't find it. So since we don't find it, we don't feel it's there. So we gravitate to the superficial.
Well, is it because we don't find it because once we meet that one person, we're stuck there?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes. And I keep
That's the
saying that.
problem.
And that's why a lot of times we jump from one to one because there's something else that catches our attention that we vibe towards. And it's not that we don't love you because sometimes we do fall in love with some aspects of you.
Mhm.
But then we meet somebody else that nurtures our soul better than you. You are a
Mm.
good person and we love you.
Mm.
But there's somebody else that nurtures my soul better than you can.
And there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Just be honest with me
Right.
about it. Don't
Mhm.
hide that from me.
Right.
And you said it earlier, you cannot help who you fall in love with. You can't. My man,
Huh?
you can't help who you
Shh.
fall
I
with.
mean, if you're vibing with someone and
Yes, I can.
Because I was married when I met the man I'm with now.
There you go.
So,
Wait. We ain't gonna skip that.
so
We ain't gonna skip that. No, we ain't gonna skip that. Say that again. Say
I was married when I met my now fiance.
There you go.
There is nothing wrong with the love
Mhm.
was not there in that marriage.
There you go.
But we had a connection that it didn't. He at first, when I first told him I was married, he wanted no parts of me.
Right.
But there was something there that just drew us back to each other.
That's what I'm saying.
And here we are 7 years plus later.
So we'll have this conversation outside of camera, but I ain't digging it. I ain't going.
I
there.
respect that because you know what? I keep saying this. That's why I keep saying that. Some people say, well, if my girlfriend dealt with this man and they break up, I can't deal with that man. I keep saying that's BS because that person could be your soulmate.
Mhm.
And I keep telling y'all sometimes blow your blessings because of that. You was with someone that it wasn't working. You met this man while you was married, and you know what? It didn't work. you got out of it, and now you and this brother's together as a potential husband and wife. Man, I
Oh, ain't
support
no
that.
potential.
There
It
you go.
is.
I give
We
you.
need a Tony. We need to set a date, baby.
There you go.
Because that's my man.
There you go. And
It is what
I
it
keep
is.
saying we keep running from this, and sometimes we blow our blessings.
Yeah, we blow our blessings a lot because going back to getting stuck
Mhm.
on one person.
I love it the way she did that.
So I'm gonna say this about me. I'm gonna say this about me,
Yes, sir.
and I ain't shooting no shots, but I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't looking for nobody else until we done. I might not talk to you. I might not want to be around you. I won't give nobody else that opportunity. Or however, I'm just speaking about me. I don't step out because, like I said, I got cheated on in 2013, 2014. That shit still hurt. I don't want to put nobody else through what I've been through. So for me to open that door, I am going to be single. Now, it may look like two people have overlapped, but I guarantee you they didn't.
But I wasn't out looking. It just happened.
I'm not speaking on.
I know, but I'm saying it doesn't. You're not always out there looking. Sometimes you just have a connection with somebody. You can't help that.
Yeah,
I can't have a connection with someone when I'm connected to this person. Well, that's just
And that's the thing. We weren't connected.
I'm with you on that, Victor.
We were married, but we weren't connected. That was not who was meant to be my husband. I forced that on myself.
what happened. What happened? What happened?
Something flying.
Oh,
I forced that on myself.
That's that lion.
So-
But see, that's the thing though. Going back to what Victor said about you wouldn't allow someone else.
no
to-
shit, no.
But see, I feel like sometimes that's a curse when it comes to. I mean, it's a bad thing and it can be a good thing sometimes. Because sometimes I look and I'm like, I wish I was that person. I wish I was that strong person to be dating multiple people, not sleeping with them, but
Mm.
dating
I get what dating is.
multiple
Yeah.
people instead of getting stuck on one person. And me and my sissy Christine, we had this conversation the other night about that. Like getting stuck on one person and not just going down this
around,
road, that road. Just just having
But what's-
dinner, conversation with people,
Well,
other people.
but let me ask you this, Veronica, and again, this is your prerogative, but I just don't see what's wrong with when you use the word dating and being honest with it. What's the problem with dating
You know,
more than one person? If when I use the word dating, not in a relationship, but you're going out, like you said, go out to eat, go to the movie,
so
whatever.
so the problem with that is that everybody don't look at it the same way you do.
But it's not their business, right?
If we're dating, I can't
Okay.
use you. If we're dating and then you go out on another date
Right.
and I come crack you upside the head with this cup, then who wrong?
but
But
we're
we're
not in a
gonna have-
relationship.
we're
We're
not
not
in
in
a
a relationship.
We're going to have
I
that.
get what you're
Right.
saying.
Wait a minute.
We're
Wait a
gonna have
minute.
that
We all jumping on your
understanding.
ass. You can't jump on my ass because I have a set of rules. Either we dating or you dating everybody else.
But that's the
Then-
thing. If we have that understanding,
You're not going to have that understanding.
well,
Then you're not the one.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm talking about myself.
yeah.
If you think you gonna go out on a date Monday with Vic and somebody else Tuesday, then block me Wednesday because I don't want shit to do
And
with
if
you.
you ain't make no commitment, how the hell do you hold them like
Bruh,
that?
because it's me.
I
Right.
feel you,
Right.
Victor.
It's me. Like I'm not. I mean, and that's and guess what? That's y'all. But I'm not gonna play with nobody like that. Now, yeah.
Wait. Why you keep saying playing with them?
If I'm sitting here, I could text multiple people all day. Okay, but if we're gonna say, hey, I want to take you out, I'm never gonna have that conversation with you sitting here talking about or who you talking to because eventually you need to start tapering some shit off if we vibing like you say. But if you just going out on a Friday, the next week you got another date, I ain't your dude.
Gotcha.
I ain't your
And
dude.
me and Victor said we have to agree to disagree, but I don't disagree with how he feels.
Oh.
But I'm just saying I don't I don't walk in those footsteps. And I've dated women that I'm not in a situation or in a relationship with them. They can date who they want to. We just being honest. We're dating. We're going out. We're having fun. If we decide to be intimate with one another, we grown
See,
people.
that's
we
a-
make that decision.
Yeah, but that's a problem to me.
That's your problem,
That's
right?
I say to me.
Right.
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like, okay, if we're getting down like that, if we're going out, and now you're talking about we having sex on top of that, there's some feelings going to be there's some feelings that's going to come out of that.
Oh no.
So now I have feelings for you. So now I'm getting ready to go out on a date with Tyrone. I'm getting ready to go out on a date with Mike, but I still got
John.
feelings for you. Yeah, and John. But now I got 3 dudes that I'm going out on a date with, plus I got you over here. Now I got feelings for you, but I'm out with Mike now. Now Mike looking good to me.
Do that.
Now I'm gonna catch a little bit of feelings for Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So now I got 2 people I'm catching feelings for. Okay, Tyrone and I go on a date. Now I'm like, oh, well, Tyrone got this about him. I love it. So now I'm catching feelings for Tyrone.
Right.
That's just
So-
confusing to me. I
Right.
don't want to be in that position.
And you're right. And so when again, this is a movie, but when Spike Lee came out with the movie She Gotta Have It, it was bros and women in there. And when that sister went out with 3 different men and was intimate with them, and she told them, I date other men and I'm intimate with them, right? In the movie, the guys were like, oh, hell no, hell no. And I looked at the guys and said, we've been doing this, not y'all. We've been doing this for the longest. Now the sisters decide to do it. Oh, it's not cool. What you just said, that shoe size don't fit you. That shoe size don't fit you. But what I'm saying is, if there's no commitment, I've been out with other women who have been honest because we dated. Now, if I'm serious with somebody, when I met my late wife, we sold that up right away. This is what I want. You understand? But if I'm dating, I can't put my rules on you, and you can't put your rules on me. You can try, and I'll just explain. But we don't have this here.
But see, that's you.
Right.
Because if you're going out with this person,
Right.
and if you're
I'm just
heart-
dating you.
if-
I'm not
if-
in no
dating.
Yeah, dating.
if your heart is that strong where you have this connection with this person, and
Then
you're
I'm-
like, okay, we just date. I'm not catching no feelings or anything. Then you're a strong person.
Listen,
That's just different for me. Like
Mhm.
if I'm having a great conversation and we kicking it, and I feel a vibe between us,
Then
okay,
let's
I want
have a
more.
You want more, and that's when we
I
have a
want more
conversation.
dating.
And then you have that conversation and say, okay, you know what? Where are we going with this? I'm feeling you, or you feeling me? Yeah, you know what? So are we gonna make this
But that's the problem.
exclusive?
That's what
Or are
I'm
we gonna
saying.
make this exclusive?
Instead of taking the time to find out if that's the one for me, or is it Mike, or is it Tyrone? Like,
so I'm gonna tell you this. See, women. Let me back up before I say women. If you want to date and you want to date me, we gonna date for free. Because if you think I'm gonna start spending my money and you want to go here, this place, and then this place here, but you got feelings for this man, I swear to God, I'm gonna get your social security number at the end of the year and claim you on my damn taxes because you're a fucking liability. You're not an asset. Like, I don't think like women stop playing with men. That's my problem. If you want free meals, just say that shit. I ain't the one for you, but there's some guys out there that will pay for the meals. But if you think you just gonna come and date Vic, I can eat my beanie weenies and talk to you on the phone. But we ain't going no damn place because I don't really want to be seen with you if that's what you doing. Because in my opinion, you the whore of the town. You go into the same restaurant 7 times in 3 months with 6 different men. You might not be doing nothing. It don't look good.
Oh, it definitely don't look good.
and that can go both ways. But I know you speaking about women, but it don't look good for you men as well.
Actually,
Like
it looks better.
I remember I was out with my ex, and the lady, the owner of the restaurant, she was like, "Oh, you're back again." I'm like, "Shit, this is my first time here with you." So
Oh,
just
shit.
last week you was here with somebody else. Like, that don't look good. So it goes both ways for a woman and also for a man. But I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, like, really? You been here last week? I wasn't with you, so that means
Right.
And I said we dating. we're dating. So yeah, I
So
came
we
here
weren't
with
dating.
I came with Tasha last week. Yeah, I brought Tasha.
They wasn't dating,
We
but
dating.
but they wasn't dating. That's what she's saying.
Oh,
They wasn't dating.
oh, okay. That was different. I'm just
All
saying we
right, let's
dating.
get out of here. Just
I know it ain't no 10 o'clock yet.
Alice
It's
way
10:10.
after 10.
Oh my god, I'm having fun, man. This
I
is
know,
good.
right? I'm so sorry to the female that wrote the letter. We got all the way off, but I mean, we
I gave
kinda
her
on
advice.
there,
I
but-
gave her advice.
So, closing thoughts on the letter.
Well, I feel like just cut the friendship. Cut the friendship.
Cut what friendship?
Our friendship with the girl.
Oh, go ahead.
Cause I mean, have a conversation with her first. But just go to somebody else.
For tea.
She said, "Go to, straight up, sis." Again, I understand what you're saying, and it's nothing wrong with having a conversation with her, in the sense of asking her, in a sense, you understand what you're doing, or you putting yourself first, your self-esteem, and this, that, and other. But don't put your lifestyle on her. Let her respond, and let her tell you. And if there's a dialogue back and forth, then you feed off that energy. But at the end of the night, don't put your lifestyle. If she chooses to do that and she says she knows what she's doing, even if she doesn't know what she's doing, you still have to respect her because she is a grown woman. And even though she's your friend, you're not her mom's. So at the end of the day, have the conversation, but don't talk at her, talk with her.
Women, visit your esthetician and get waxed. Eat more pineapples, and you will love your man when he's done.
What that got to do with this one?
Man,
We
damn
ain't worried
her.
about her.
Man, damn her. I'm just saying,
Don't do that.
women, mind your business. 9 months. 9 months. As a man, you saying that you formed a bond with some women that you feel like you could speak on something like that.
Just a few. Yeah.
I've never had that bond with anybody in that short amount of time. And I've known him for 3-4 years, and I know I can never speak on anything personal when it comes to him. So
But he did talk to me about something, but he didn't put on he just gave me, "Hey bro, I don't know if you know, but I'm just giving you a heads up." He didn't tell me what and how to do it, but he said,
Yeah.
"I just want you to know, just so you know,
yeah.
and I make my decision." He came to me on that, and I respect him for that. Totally.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, he talk about Bobcat. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, hey, men, hey, them studs can teach you a lot.
Oh my God, Veronica, your final thoughts.
And I sucked my thumb too, so I got a lot of tongue
Um,
control.
To this young lady, thank you first of all for writing your email letter. We appreciate you. I don't know. I would say, since she came to you, if she came to you for advice, give her your opinion, but don't tell her to leave that man alone. Some people are comfortable where they're at. Some people, fall in love and they just can't seem to find their way out of what they're in at that moment. You think they should find a way to get out. So we have to learn to allow people to live their life. Even though we find it not the way that we will live our life.
Mhm.
Like, we look at it as, you're wrong, sis. You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be messing with no one else, man. Just like she said in the letter, if you get in a relationship and it happened to you, how would you feel? Yes, and that's a great question. But we can't tell this woman what to do. We can't tell her to leave this man alone. She's gonna have to be willing
That's a
to
fact.
leave this man alone
That's a
herself.
fact.
Love is a powerful thing. And sometimes we get in love the wrong way. We find ourselves in a situation where we're in love when we shouldn't have been. We shouldn't have let that person
Ooh.
get to our heart like that. You know what I'm saying? But we're there now. So
Yeah.
what can we do but just wait and just until our minds tell us and our hearts tell us it's time to let go. We can't do it on someone else's time. We have to do it on our own time. So until this woman get ready to let this man go on her own, you, friend, you just gonna have to deal with it and keep your comments to yourself and let this woman live her best life. And on that note, thank you so much for writing your email letter. We appreciate you. And hopefully we helped you out tonight. And if you have an email letter that you would like to send us, if you have a topic suggestion, if you would like to be a guest on the show, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Go over to YouTube and give us a thumbs up over there. Click on that bell and get notifications when we go live on YouTube and on Facebook. Destiny, my sister, thank you so much for sitting in with us.
Thank you for having me.
Again, welcome back. Brother Fatine, all the way from WBLS radio station, New York. Thank you so much. And my brother Victor.
The number 2.
Damn it, boy White.
Number 2. John said get a COVID shot. John, we don't get the jab. I will never. Ladies,
Gosh, don't get
I'm
him.
gonna tell you something. If you got that COVID shot, do not talk to me. No. You want your weird ass around me.
You still gotta watch you. I can't stand him.
And to our host,
Veronica
Thank you so much.
was
Thank
on
y'all.
point tonight.
Thank you.
Took over tonight finally and stopped sitting back and was talking.
last week
shit.
she was talking last week.
You know, I like when you guys argue. But thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all so much for watching tonight and holding on to 10:16, which is right at our 2-minute mark, because I think that's when we about got on
2 minutes.
10 minutes up.
2 minutes. You talking about Vic?
That's me.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
2 minutes. We ain't gonna miss that.
have a great, safe holiday. Christmas is Monday. Have a Merry Christmas. Love upon one another and just enjoy the season. Love upon your family and loved ones while you still can.
Find that mistletoe, yo.
Live this thing called life to the fullest. We will be coming to you Tuesday. Have a great show lined up. We have a special guest coming to the studio. So make sure you join us Tuesday for another.
Take it to your life.
Thank you. Until then, good night.
Good night.
Buenas noches.